Excuse me. Hey guys, this is Skylar. I am completely blind. I'm autistic and I have a chronic heart condition. A couple years ago or so, somebody posted a video about what do you say when you tickle a baby, and I really liked that video. Really liked that video. It was the great debate between, well, I'll post it in the description. But sorry, that's my mom talking on the phone in the background. But I don't use any of the words that they recommend. For starters, I have my brain, it doesn't think like other people's brains, and I associate different words with different types of touch. Which I just made a video about that, and I'll put that in the description as well. So, like I have words that I associate with different type. Like I have caressing words, which are nice words, hitting words, which are like mean words, and tickling words, which are like words that you say when you tickle somebody. Now most people use the old kitty kitty coo, when they're tickling a baby, and I find that to be lame. Okay. I mean, I know that's kind of old, but like, you can think of way more fun things to say than coochie coochie coo. So I'm going to tell you about some of mine and why I think that these are tickling words, right? The first one that I use a lot, like on not just babies, but older children, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-year-olds, and adults, is creepy creepy. I'll like, tickle like a child on its back and go like creepy creepy. And the reason that I use creepy creepy is because like when you really really gently tickle someone, your fingertips are moving like in the way a spider moves. You know what I'm saying? Your fingertips are moving in a motion like that of a spider, the way a spider crawls. Your fingertips are crawling essentially across the person's skin, like when you really gently tickle someone. And so like when I tickle, my friends, I'll be like creepy creepy. And I personally like, that, but yeah. Another word that I find just sounds like it would be a nice tickling word, Arizona. That's Arizona, Arizona. I don't know why I think that would be a good tickling word. It just sounds like it would be. I got rehooked on the word Arizona when I was like 25. That was like 2016. So, like, what I would do is, when my cousin would come over, I would tickle her and say Arizona, and she would bust out laughing. Also, to me, and my cousin, lupa lupa, that's Lupa. Lupa is Latin for wolf. That's where the word lupine comes from. Lupine means wolf-like, or related to wolves. Now, the wolf is one of my favorite animals, and so it just for the fun one day when my cousin came over, I tickled her and said, lupa lupa, and she busted out laughing, and she returned the favor, okay? And so after that, we would that would be kind of our inside joke. We would tickle each other and go lupa lupa, and yeah. So Lupa is Latin for wolf. And it's also an Italian lupo. Yeah. Another one that I like to use is Michelin. Like the name of the tire. Michelin, I think. It's the brand name of a tire. But my mom was looking at old baby pictures of me, and she said that I looked like the Michelin baby when I was little, or when I was a baby, because I had lots of adipose tissue on my arms and legs. So to me, Michelin is a tickling word. It's a word you would say when you were tickling somebody. So also, me and my friend, or me and my cousin, are both interested in woods. We both share a common interest in woods. Woods is one of my favorite words, and it's one of her interests as well. And so we, will tickle each other and say woodsy, woodsy. And we kind of find that to be fun. So woodsy, woodsy is one of my tickling words as well. When I was 15, I was hooked on the name Sacagawea. That's Sacagawea. Although sometimes it's spelt with a J, but you know what I mean. Anyways, so to me, the name Sacagawea just sounds like another one of those really good, tickling words, like a word that you say when you're tickling somebody. Now, recently, as in yesterday, I fell in love with the German word zwitschern. Zwitschern means, it means to tweet or to twitter, like the sound that a bird makes, like tweet, tweet, tweet. In German, that's called zwitschern. Zwitschern is spelled Zwitschern, zwitschern. Now that S in the middle is completely silent, but zwitschern means to tweet or to twitter in German. And to me, zwitschern just sounds like a word that you would say when you're tickling somebody. Like, I can imagine, I can picture the scene in my very vivid imagination, really friendly, jolly, dispositioned, grandmother-like woman, reaching over, a stroller, tickling a baby and saying, zwitschern. I can picture that. Call me crazy. I have a vivid imagination. That's just the way I am. So, those are some of the words that I use or like to... when I was 15, for a while, I was hooked on the name Richard. And so, I would tickle my mom and say, Richard, excuse me. So, those are some examples of tickling words in Skylar land, in my own special vocabulary. And hopefully you enjoy this video, and God bless.